The Hornets Road Show rolls on, postseason action. The Vibes train has pulled into Laverne, California, Southern California. We're going to catch up with some of the guys, some of the coaches, feel out the vibes, see what's going on as the guys get ready to take on the Laverne Leopards in Super Regional baseball action. We got Ivy over here getting stretched out. O'Kelly McWilliams the fourth. Hey man, how you feeling? How does the plane ride suit the old body here?
So I slept for like 13 hours last night. It was the best thing ever. So it's a little bit just getting adjusted, a little jet lag, but California air is beautiful, man.
I love it.
It's beautiful.
You're beautiful too. Let's go.
Quick.
We're just gonna do a little quick thing here. Yeah. No, you're good.
All right.
You're good.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Quinn Madden, yeah, we want an inside look at the pregame routine. Tell us what you got going on, and tell us what you got listening to in the ear pods there.
So pregame music right now, we got the Venture One by Disturbed. I'm a big heavy metal fan, but a lot of time we'll go a little bit slower country like Hank Williams Jr., a little bit of George Strait. Actually, Luke Combs just released a new song called Ain't No Love in Oklahoma, and it's a great song, so that's my new pregame song, so I'm really loving that. But pregame routine, honestly, it's going to start with electrolytes, start with some little bit of caffeine or a lot of bit of caffeine. Always a little snack. I like to go with, if you could take a wild guess, what do you think that is?
Deer steaks.
This guy gets it. This guy knows exactly what, yep, he gets me. But yeah, deer steaks. Anything deer. Deer jerky, deer steaks, deer bites, all the above.
He's locked in. Love it.
Always locked in.
Talking with Ryan Long. You've been a part of 4 different postseasons now, Ryan Long. Different roles each year. How do you stay ready for those different roles and the different opportunities that may present themselves?
I don't know, just always have my mind ready to play. Just whenever they call my name, just be ready to play.
I want to ask you something else. What's different about those first 2 postseasons and then the next 2 where you've had a little bit more success? Probably hard to sum up in one answer, but give us some thoughts on that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, just the team feels really together these past 2 years. It's like new guys come in, but they always feel like family right when they come in. It's just we bonded well together these past 2 years.
Cut that last part out. Like a fly on the wall. We want to watch you do this right here, and then I'm going to stick the camera in your face. All right, here we go. Nathaniel Mack. Music's great, man. We got bullpen ace, Nathaniel Mack, the mighty Mack. Tell us what you got going on with this piece right here, and tell us more about the routine here.
So this is our casing for our shoulder tube. We had to kind of improvise because we were getting on the plane, didn't have that much luggage we could kind of carry. So I'm using this as a makeshift PVC pipe.
TSA didn't flag this as a potential weapon?
It was fine. So that thing that Josh is using right now is what it comes in. But usually I do kind of a 30-minute routine of bands, plyos, PVC pipe, everything, just kind of get the shoulder loose. Sometimes I incorporate Dane in there. But yeah, vibes are high out here.
Slider feeling dangerous?
Yeah, yes sir, always.
It's a good group of guys. Can we just get some footage, y'all, and just pop in? All right, here we go. Sean Pokerock, the conductor of the Vibes train. How's the locomotive rolling so far here in California, Sean?
They're doing it.
That's good. That's good. We'll go over here to Riley O'Donovan. Riley, we saw you on a video call earlier at the hotel. How's everybody back home enjoying things? I know you're keeping them updated.
I do. Dad's flying out tonight, getting in at 12, so excited to see him here tomorrow. So, yeah.
Love it. We're going to the sheriff now. I'm sure you've got jurisdiction out here in Southern California, right? They've deputized you. You're still the sheriff?
Yeah, they gave me the pass.
And you brought some handcuffs to lock a few hitters up, right?
I did, yep. They got through security.
The guys are feeling good. I'm loving this. Let's go over here. Josh Jorman's got the thing here. Tell us about the thing and what you get with this piece of equipment here, Josh.
Big old wiggly stick, gets all the boys loose, ready to win some games, ready to throw gas, and the sheriff got this through TSA as well.
Party's out front for Josh Jorman, by the way. Sam Allheight, we're not leaving you out, bro. We're going over here to Sam Allheight.
I'm waiting for the wiggly stick.
Oh, he's
but, I mean, it's all right. The vibes are pretty high. I mean, even though Sean's pretty quiet, the vibes are definitely high today. So.
How much money have you made?
He was intentionally quiet. Oh, Sam Allheight making money with the investments?
Not anymore. Graduated. So the investment fund, no more. Only focused on baseball.
Okay, I love that. He's focused on it, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, all right, Gavin Collins. We're talking to him mid-toss here. Ryan Long's got to be accurate. Move out of the way here. Gavin, how the left coast vibes treating you so far?
Pretty good. I mean, the flight was pretty annoying. Being it was at 5-6 hours, something like that. But we transitioned pretty well. Second day being out here. I'm just trying to get some work in.
Throw this ball, and then I'm going to ask you the same question I asked your buddy Ryan Long. He airmailed him, by the way, folks. That's all right. Yeah. You and Ryan Long have been a part of 4 separate postseasons now. Compare those first 2 where you didn't get out of the regionals to the next 2 where you advanced a little bit. Again, I know a tough question, but give us some thoughts on that.
I'd say the first 2 years, it's first time being there in a long time. First time for us, freshmen and sophomores. But, the first 2 years, there really wasn't that belief. But, these last 2 years, we believe in each other and we have faith that we will get there.
I love that. I love this guy. We're going to distract Eddie Gimbel a little bit while he warms up here with Ethan Morotsky. Eddie, we didn't get to talk to you after that one game up in Cleveland, but you had 2 highlight reel plays, the diving play early and then a catch at the fence late. And I know you're modest. You're not going to give yourself credit, but if you don't make both those plays, the game is completely different. Were you thinking about that when it happened?
No, it wasn't, honestly. I was just focused on catching the ball. But yeah, definitely. I think probably some runs would have scored. It's been a different ball game for sure.
Throw one here, and then we'll load you up with another question. Eddie Gimbel is a guy that, the playing time has been kind of up and down all season long. How hard is that to stay ready? Because maybe you don't know how much you're going to play or when you're going to go in, but then you still do have to be ready when the name and number is called, right?
Yeah, for sure. I just like to embrace it. I feel like that's my role, and just getting the job done whenever my number's called.
E.G., Eddie Gimbel. You ready? A little quick hitter.
Let's do it.
Here we go. I got Matt Cassidy, the pride of the Heritage Pioneers. Hey, Matt, you've had an interesting role these last 2 postseason runs because you're a catcher and a pitcher, and those guys, when the roster gets cut down, your value goes up. How do you stay ready when you don't really know what you're going to have to do? You may go into pitch, you may not. You may just catch guys in the bullpen all weekend. How do you be ready for those different opportunities?
I think it's just like understanding my role. I think my role is more of trying to keep the game close if we're down or something like that, and then catching, just always being ready, helping out the guys in the pen, telling them if their pitch mix is good or not, helping those guys get ready.
You got to keep the body ready, though, right? You got to make sure you're stretching and doing all those things.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think that's what helps me a lot, staying loose. Catching all these guys in the pen keeps my body warm, keeps the arm warm, just throwing a lot. So
I love it, and you get to pump them up a little bit down there, right?
Yeah, vibes are high in the pen for sure.
Let's go. Here we go, my guy Bryce Demery. Bryce Demery take over. I feel like you're fit for Southern California,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Just your general
Yes, sir.
way you exist in the universe. How you liking it?
I love it so far, man. It's like my first time out here for real, so it's just a cool experience, getting to see everything.
First, not your last, though. We're going to get you out here again. Get you in front of a casting director. Here we go. I got Benny Bombs, Ben Jones. Couple quick thoughts. I heard you talking yesterday about the field, how cool it is. Just the overall environment out here is very neat, isn't it?
Yeah, up in the hills here, it's pretty sweet. I got the backdrop, it's just the mountains, so I'm looking forward to playing here for sure.
Tell me about the hitting approach a little bit because, we gave you the nickname Benny Bombs. This year seems like you're using the whole field more. You're obviously taking the walks. We know that. Is that just plan B or that's just another side of Benny Bombs that you can go to?
It's definitely not plan B. The plan A is to always get the hay swing off, but I found myself this year not really getting as many fastballs, especially on the inner half of the plate like I did last year. So it's really about this year being disciplined, and I feel like that's what's helped me rack up some walks a little bit more, but also, spraying the ball backside a little bit more often, taking, my hits where I can get them versus, always trying to look for the pull side home run.
This guy's a complete hitter, I'm telling you. All right, here we go. Chatting with the assistant coach, Cam Lane. Couple questions for you, Cam. What candy did you bring out here for the Super Regional trip to Laverne?
I brought the Lifesaver gummies that have been working for us, but the last game against Case Western, I took them away because we weren't hitting very well, and then we started scoring, so they might not make an appearance this weekend.
This man uses all the motivational tactics to get the results. How you liking the West Coast vibe so far?
It's not as hot as I thought it was going to be. It's a little bit cooler. I definitely didn't pack enough for the weather, so I thought it was going to be hot like it was at home, but it's been nice so far.
Yeah, I think that's a common misconception. It's just like 70 all year round, and it's overcast a lot. Yeah, he's got on it. He's a weatherman, too, in his spare time. What else? Give us a couple keys to the weekend.
You attack their arms. Got some good pitching. Gonna put the ball in play, put some pressure on them. Go take two.
Go take two. Stay right there. They're going to do it sitting on the bench. Yeah, we're going to do it like they do on MLB Network. Yeah, we're going to get you, Gabe. Yeah, they do on MLB Network. They'll be sitting on the bench like in the spring training deal. You know what I'm saying? You feel good? Yep. All right. Here we go. It's Hollywood in Hollywood. Not really. We're about an hour east of Hollywood, but we're in Southern California. Brandon Garcia, how are you liking the trip so far?
Love it. Love it. I mean, look at the view. I mean, like, how can you not love it? How can you not?
It's an outstanding view. Let me ask you something. You're always pumping the guys up. You're out there at shortstop and y'all are taking balls in practice. Hey, stay down, work through this and all that good stuff. Does that come natural or do you have to make yourself kind of be vocal? We're getting laughter from the peanut gallery.
I would say naturally, for the most part. I would say I'm a pretty energetic guy. Some people might not like that at times. Sometimes it's a little much, but I would say it's pretty natural. I'm an energetic guy.
But he's an intense guy, too. I've been saying you hold yourself to such a high standard. You get mad at me when I'm doing the old, hey, keep your chin up out there, man. What's the balance there? How do you hold yourself to the high standard, but make sure, you know, you're nice to yourself also. You don't beat yourself up all night working on your swing.
It's a very prompt question, as my coaches here are laughing at me. I would, honestly, the balance is probably not great. Probably bring myself down a little bit too much at times, as I've heard and I know. But I think there's a certain aspect of it that is just I want to perform and I want to help my teammates. And I think I take a lot of responsibility for like being there for them, and you know I want to make the plays and get the hit for them. I think that's where a lot of it comes from. But I definitely think there are some times it's a little too much, and I could definitely work on that, as my coaches here have told me quite a few times, but it's all good. We're getting there. It's a process. It's a process.
That's right. A lot of the greats are like that. Let me get the spotlight off you. Is Lucas Jones the best BP thrower on the West Coast? Yes or no?
Yes.
All right, here we go. It's Kyle Haney and Gabe Garcia, assistant coach Gabe Garcia. Second playoff run for you, Gabe. Your playoff success is really, really well renowned in coaching circles. Everybody's talking about the things you've done. Half joking there, but it's got to feel nice to see a team win a bunch of games and be a part of that, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. Like the guys do a great job. There is something about playoffs. They just play different. They play with an edge. And it's actually kind of impressive. I wish I would have had that as a player. I think I would have gone really far. But there's an inside joke between Coach Jones and I. Of course, he was the one that hired me. That I'm the best GA in history of Lynchburg baseball. So. Let's see. Let's keep that going.
I mean, there's a lot to be said for that. Talk about the team. Everybody's talking about vibes, good vibrations, high vibrations. Seems like they're sticking to that, aren't they?
Oh yeah. I think that's the best. That's the most important thing. That's one of the things you can control, and just keeping those vibes high. I know Sean Polkroyd, he's kind of like the police of vibes. So I love that kid. He does a really good job, and I think everything comes from the bottom all the way to the top. So coaching staff and then players just kind of keeping each other accountable for sure.
Well, we love you, Gabe. Have some fun out there this weekend,
sure.
All right?
Thank you.